oldest and most deprived population in the East Riding of Yorkshire. Men living in the Bridlington South Ward have a life expectancy 10 years lower than those living elsewhere in the county. Indeed, data shows that 2 of the 3 wards covering the town are the 2 most deprived wards in the county, and the other is 5th highest out of a total of 26 wards. The age profile is also equally stark. 1/3 of the population are over 65, and that rises to 44% of residents in Bridlington North, where a significant number are over 80 years old. Bridlington has the highest percentage of people with limiting long-term illness or disability in the York and Scarborough NHS Trust catchment area, and Bridlington residents have the highest levels of health inequality in that catchment. The Director of Public Health for the East Riding has said about the town, "We have found that the inequalities are growing, they are large, they are serious. In terms of length of life, quality of life, and the amount of people with long-term health conditions, Bridlington has got the worst levels in all of the East Riding, so this is a wake-up call to do something about it." And I certainly can't, Madam Deputy Speaker, disagree with that sentiment. Bridlington is blessed with a fantastic hospital site opened in 1989, and which recently enjoyed an investment of £4.7 million in 1,500 solar panels to make it one of the greenest NHS sites in the country. However, that site is chronically underused. Now, I'm not suggesting for a second that the Bridlington Hospital site could be a major trauma centre or large infirmary, but it can and should be a vital community asset for health. It has the potential to be a health hub for the town, bringing together a wide array of local health services. York and Scarborough NHS Trust might not be the owner of the site, but they are the providers of secondary care there. Many in the town fear that their focus, which is naturally leaning towards North and not East Yorkshire, means that investment and new services are being prioritised in York, Scarborough and Malton. Outpatient appointments are a particularly key metric, as they make up a large bulk of the interactions between the NHS and the older people in Bridlington. The number of outpatient appointments at Bridlington Hospital offered to residents in the Bridlington, Driffield and surrounding area has reduced from 46,500 in 2019-20 to just over 27,500 in 23-24, a reduction of 35% in just 4 years. Ophthalmology appointments are down, audiology appointments are down, rheumatology appointments are down. Instead of recognising that an ageing population will result in greater demand on outpatient services locally, we are seeing these services provided at sites away from the town. The East Riding patients travelled an astonishing 2.7 million NHS miles to attend outpatient appointments in 23-24, and 2/3 of Bridlington residents are attending outpatient appointments away from the town. This isn't acceptable, and I won't stand by and let it continue. But part of the problem is that local members of Parliament have very little, if any, direct influence over the direction of our health services, and that is why I'm appealing to the Minister for his support today. In conclusion, Madam Deputy Speaker, we cannot escape from what is in front of us. As one senior local authority figure commented to me, the health crisis in Bridlington is not a car crash waiting to happen, it is happening right now. And my appeal to the Minister today is simple. I have no doubt that he has the very best of intentions when it comes to improving the nation's health, but realistically, many of those ambitions will take decades. But if he wants to make a real difference today, please focus some of your department's collective effort on tackling the enormous health inequalities in seaside towns like Bridlington. Please take the recommendations of Lord Darcy and Sir Chris Whitty and apply them to our town. We are happy to be your pilot scheme, we are happy to be your trailblazer, because I know with the right energy and direction we won't be left with a generation of children who have never seen a dentist. We won't have elderly people travelling long distances for regular routine appointments. We will have a health service to be proud of, and we will have a happier and healthier local population. So I implore the Minister and his department to work with me to ensure a better future for the brilliant people of Bridlington.